And welcome back to Up North at 4. Guys, the year is almost over.
One day left.
1 day away.
1 day.
It's been a crazy year, especially news-wise. There's a lot happening, and I thought we could go over some of our favorite stories. My favorite was a story I did about the Rhinelander community rallying behind a lost dog. So if we could just pull that up and we'll take a look at that.
Let's see.
Sit. On March 10th, Clark, a 3-year-old Aussie Doodle, got loose in downtown Rhinelander. His disappearance devastated his owner, Ellie Johnson.
I don't think I've been so sad in my life. I know he's a dog, but he's like our baby.
As soon as she heard the news, Ellie's sister-in-law, Nikki Richardson, sprung into action. She posted about Clark's escape on Facebook, which received an unexpected 1,600 shares.
Right away, people sharing. I didn't expect it to be so to the extent of what it was, as far as like everyone in the local community and everyone who like lives and works downtown to be like actually reaching out and sending messages.
After posting, live traps were set, signs were posted around town, and everyone was on the lookout for Clark. During the 2 weeks he was missing, Rhinelander was hit with 2 snowstorms, one of which turned out to be mild.
That snowstorm missing us was like a huge blessing, just because I don't know if he would have made it through 10 inches of snow.
Early Monday morning, a plow driver saw Clark near the high school. Ellie's family dropped everything to look for him. Around here, Ellie's mom saw Clark's head bobbing up and down in the snow. After calling for a few times, he came right up to her. When Ellie got the call that Clark was safe, she couldn't believe it.
So many emotions. I guess we underestimate our dogs, and they are ultimately at the end of the day an animal, but to us, they're our babies.
Ellie says without the support of the community, this reunion wouldn't have been possible.
It just kind of reminded my husband and I why we live here, why we chose to live here. We're just so happy Clark's home, and thanks to everyone for helping us to get him home.
Reporting in Rhinelander, Lily Alstein, Newswatch 12. That was one of my favorite stories I shot this year. Clark is like the sweetest little guy. He was so cute during, while we were filming that, and it's just a happy ending.
And he was missing for a long time.
Yeah.
A long time.
And like really bad weather too. It was like a whole thing.
Well, that reminds me of my story. So my story was shortly after that, and I think they may have been trying to save Clark before this weather hit. And it was a good reason that they found him so early. So this is from late March over in Crandon after this crazy ice storm. We can take a look at that.
I ain't never had nothing like this ever happen in my life.
Jed Flannery lives south of Crandon near Lake Lucerne. He awoke Sunday morning to a loud bang.
That limb fell in the morning and slapped the side of the siding right there as I was sleeping right there in that bedroom.
Freezing rain became a thick layer of ice over trees, bringing down tree limbs all over the area. Flannery had to cut his way into town with a chainsaw, only to find that every store was out of power.
But this thing over here is huge.
When Flannery was taking an afternoon nap, another loud bang.
I mean, we maybe should come on that side too, because it goes up into there like, 25, 30 feet. This fell this way. I was in that bedroom right there. So if that would have hit that house right there, that house would be destroyed.
Flannery is still without power, as are thousands of others in the Crandon area. This means no heat, and for some, no cooking.
This is once in a lifetime storm. I'm 53 years old, and me or nobody ever has seen anything as devastating anywhere.
All they can do is watch the ice melt and the trees crack back into place.
Snap, crackle, pop, like you're right in the middle of a bowl of Rice Krispies.
That was a really fun story to shoot. I just remember those birch trees just like being so bent like that. It was a weird story.
And all summer long, those birch trees were still bent all summer. You just noticed that, right?
Yes, yeah.
All right, so weather-wise, ice storms back in the spring were a thing, right? Now we have snowstorms across the area now, and most of us got a foot of snow, and the trees are bending once again.
Okay, I think we should talk about those storms right after the break.
Yes.
So we'll be back in a few minutes.